Attention passionate Chicago, Bears fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Chicago Bears' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Chicago Bears fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Chicago Bears fans. Let's get to the news now, folks. If you've been paying attention to the NFL landscape lately, you know that rumors and whispers are swirling about a potential blockbuster move that could shake up the NFC North and send shockwaves through the entire league. And at the center of this buzz is the Chicago Bears, who are reportedly eyeing a major upgrade on offense, specifically at the wide receiver position. The name being floated around is T. Higgins from the Cincinnati Bengals, and if this trade happens, it could be one of the most significant moves we've seen in recent Bears history. Let's dive into all the details, because this isn't just about acquiring a talented receiver. It's about changing the trajectory of the Bears' offense. First off, the Bengals are in a bit of a tight spot financially. After losing Joe Burrow for a significant chunk of the season due to that knee injury, they've found themselves in what's called a cap hell. According to sources from Pro Football Reference and Bengals.com, Cincinnati is facing a cap overrun of more than $14 million in 2026, mainly because of their current roster commitments and the looming need to pay Joe Burrow's extension. With that in mind, it looks like the Bengals are open to moving some key players to free up cap space, and Higgins is the prime target. They're reportedly looking to send Higgins to Chicago in exchange for a second-round pick in the 2026 NFL Draft and a fourth-rounder. This move would free them up about $15 million in cap space, which they could redirect toward rebuilding their defensive line, especially since they've been giving up an alarming 150 rushing yards per game this season. For the Bears, this is a golden opportunity. Chicago, with around $30 million in cap space, is looking to add explosive playmakers to elevate their offense. Higgins, who's just 26, is a deep threat with a proven track record. In the 2025 season, he recorded 75 receptions for 150 yards and 10 touchdowns. His PFF grade of 89. Places him among the top 6 wide receivers in the league, and his yards per target sit at an impressive 10. 6, with an EPA per reception of plus 0.51. That's the kind of production that can turn a struggling offense into a dynamic, explosive unit. Higgins has been a consistent threat since entering the league in 2020, amassing over 200 yards and 42 touchdowns in his career so far. He's a big-bodied receiver, known for his contested catches, with a 62% success rate, and he's been relatively healthy, missing only 2 games in November 2025 due to a back injury. Looking at his career trajectory, Higgins is hitting his prime right now, and with his ability to stretch the field, he can serve as a true deep ball weapon. This is especially important for the Bears, who have struggled at times with their passing game, but with a quarterback like Justin Fields, who's been developing chemistry with his receivers, Higgins could be the piece that unlocks that explosive potential. And let's not forget the context. The Bengals are seeing Higgins as a valuable asset, but also as someone they might risk losing in free agency after 2025. They want to avoid losing him for nothing and see this as an opportunity to get something in return now. So what does this mean for the Bears? Well, adding Higgins alongside DJ Moore, who had a breakout 2025 season with over 100 yards and a PFF grade of 88. 3, and the promising rookie Oduns, who managed around 800 yards as a rookie, could turn Chicago into a legit aerial attack. Imagine Fields having more options to throw to, Higgins stretching defenses deep, Moore working underneath, and Oduns developing into a reliable target. That kind of firepower could elevate the Bears, passing yards per game from around 200 to an eye-popping 260 yards, a jump of nearly 30%. This kind of upgrade would be enormous because it would open up the field, create mismatches, and give the Bears a real chance to become one of the top passing offenses in the league. The impact on the offense wouldn't just be about numbers. It's about confidence, rhythm, and proving that this team is serious about competing for a deep playoff run. With Higgins in the mix, the Bears' offense could resemble the 2024 Kansas City Chiefs after they added Travis Kelce and other weapons post-Hopkins. boosting their passing efficiency and explosive plays. In fact, projections suggest that Higgins could add over 300 yards personally, a significant boost considering his career averages. This would make him a true difference maker, especially in crunch time, where his ability to make contested catches and get yards after the catch, YAC of around 6-7 yards per reception, would make him a nightmare for defenses. And for the Bears' Super Bowl aspirations, this trade could be a catalyst. As of now, Chicago's odds to win it all are still considered long shots, but with Higgins, the odds could jump dramatically. According to PointsBet's betting lines from December 2025, the Bears' Super Bowl odds could skyrocket from +40.0 to around +14.0. That's a huge shift, and it's not just about the numbers, it's about sending a message to the rest of the league that Chicago is serious about contending. The playoff picture would look even more promising. Higgins' 8 playoff touchdowns in his career are proof that he's a big-game player, and he could be instrumental in elevating the Bears' chances of making a deep postseason run, especially against NFC North rivals like the Lions, who are also building a high-powered offense. This move also echoes the classic Chicago Bears strategy from the 1990s, where they built around a strong defense and a potent passing game. Think of the 1995 Bears, who had a balanced attack and a dominant pass rush, or the 2000 Super Bowl winning team with their diverse offense. Adding Higgins could be the start of a new era, a renaissance after a few tough seasons that saw the Bears struggle to find consistent offensive firepower. It's about reestablishing the identity of the team as a serious contender, one that can compete with the best in the league and bring another Lombardi Trophy to Soldier Field. Of course, the trade's success depends on whether the Bengals are willing to part with Higgins and how well the Bears can integrate him into their system. But the early signals are promising. The combination of cap space, draft capital, and the desire to accelerate the rebuild makes this a very real possibility. If it comes together, the Bears could have one of the most dangerous receiving corps in the league, reminiscent of some of the best units in recent history, and that could be the spark that ignites a genuine Super Bowl push in 2024 or 2025. So, Bears fans, get ready for what might be the beginning of something special. The potential addition of T. Higgins isn't just a move. It's a statement that the Chicago Bears are serious about winning now and building a team that can dominate for years to come. The division is heating up, and with a weapon like Higgins, the Bears could take a big step toward reclaiming their place among NFC elites. Keep your eyes on this story because it's shaping up to be one of the biggest moves of the offseason, and it could change the entire landscape of the NFC North and the NFL as a whole. Pause here, just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Chicago Bears news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Chicago Bears fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential trade? Do you think Higgins would be the missing piece to turn this offense into a powerhouse? Or are you worried about giving up draft picks and cap space? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Chicago Bears. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Chicago Bears news. We're on the cusp of something exciting, and it's only getting better from here. Let's keep the passion alive, Bears Nation.